We talk a lot about people having personalities, animals, even things. But what does it mean to say that a brand has a personality? In simple terms, brand personality is referring to the set of human characteristics associated with a brand. In the hands of a marketing manager, it can mean so much more. There are 5 dimensions of brand personality: sincerity, excitement, competence, sophistication, and ruggedness. Let's look at some examples. Hallmark has a reputation for sincerity, while Virgin is synonymous with excitement. IBM and Charles Schwab exude competence, and Chanel will always mean pure sophistication. It doesn't get much more rugged than brands like Harley-Davidson or North Face. What does this mean for the consumer? Consumers use brand personalities to express themselves, specific dimensions of themselves, or an idealized version of themselves. How can a smart brand manager use this to her advantage? There are a few ways to build a brand personality. One way is through anthropomorphism, giving human characteristics to an inanimate object, like those cheeky M&Ms. Another way is through personification, taking the predominant characteristics of your brand and creating a person around them, such as the Jolly Green Giant. One of the most popular and appealing methods is through the creation of user imagery. In other words, using advertisements and promotions to depict the type of idealized person who uses your brand. If done successfully, your target market will identify with these fictional users and use your product in order to be more like them. Ready to go a little deeper? Let's talk about archetypes. Although the idea of archetypes goes as far back as Plato, our current understanding of them stems from Jungian psychology. Carl Jung suggested that archetypes are universal prototypes for ideas and can be used to interpret the world around us. Now, you may be thinking, that's great, but sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Our savvy brand manager would disagree. Archetypes can be applied to branding strategy much like personality characteristics. A company can use archetypes to create differentiation within a category and, on a deeper level, to tap into the collective unconscious by appealing to universal human needs. There are 12 archetypes. An academic could identify these archetypes in every good story, book, or movie. As business professionals, we can look at popular brands around us and make similar connections. If you're looking for a hero, Nike can just do it. There's no brand more magical than Disney. Instead of a jester, we have tongue-in-cheek ice cream maker Ben & Jerry's. And Godiva chocolates, well, they're the closest thing to a lover that some people will ever get. Back to our savvy brand manager who's thinking, yeah, that's great, but what's my takeaway? Well, research shows that customers are more likely to purchase a brand if its personality is similar to their own. Therefore, identify the character and personality of your target market and reflect that in your brand to build a strong and loyal customer base. Using an archetypal approach can help resolve brand inconsistencies, tell your unique story, and bridge the gap between internal and external stakeholders and objectives. Basically, shift the conversation from the practical to the symbolic. Take your brand from common to iconic.
Created using Powtoon.